Got my olive oil in the skillet. It's nice and hot. I'll add the onions. This kind of mix you can use in a pastry, kilo dough, puff pastry, pie pastry, and you can also use that for making a nice salmon en croûte, which we're going to be working on today. So actually I'm preparing my onion and my spinach to get this going. Now that my onion is nicely sautéed and golden brown, I'm going to add spinach. Stir it around. So see, it kind of gets reduced, and then you can add a little bit more. See how much is reduced already? And another small batch here. Yahoo! You can use that, have it ready in the fridge to throw in an omelet in the morning. You just have it ready to warm up as a side dish for your dinner. I'm gonna pick up the few that I lost. There's not one now, as long as the stove is clean. I don't want to burn my hands, fingers. Perfect. Now I'm gonna add some cracked black peppers, a little bit of sea salt, a dash of garlic, granulated garlic. Unless you have some fresh garlic at home, that's wonderful too. Beautiful. I'm going to turn the heat off and put the pan somewhere where it can cool off, and on to the next project. Hello again, it's Naveen with Naveen's Cuisine. Hope you're having a good day and staying warm, because it's really getting freezing cold outside and very, very windy, at least where I am. So tonight I'm making some spanakopita, but not in phyllo, in puff pastry. And spanakopita is a Greek turnover that has spinach and mint and onion and garlic and feta cheese, but I did a little twist to it, so it's going to be almost like, you can call it a spanakopita in puff pastry, or you can call it Greek empanadas. And I found this wonderful, already cut for me, puff pastry. I find it at the Middle Eastern store, Persian store, in the freezer. They're perfect. I sautéed some onion and spinach. I'm gonna add a little bit of the spice. It's a Middle Eastern spice called za'atar, and basically it's a mix of thyme, oregano, parsley, sesame seed, and cilantro. It's very nice, it smells wonderful. So the French have their herbe de Provence, which is basically marjoram, parsley, basil, rosemary, thyme, marjoram. And the Middle Easterns have the mix, which is also dried herbs, and that is the za'atar. You can find this in the Middle Eastern store. If you can't, you can just make your own mix of dried herbs. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of feta cheese. Listening to the wonderful, fabulous, ethereal voice of Sarah Brightman. She's unbelievable. Nothing like some soft music, whatever kind of music, depending on the mood. Right now it's kind of a let's stay home and stay warm, kind of a slow mood. I have my oven going on at 350. You can put it up to 400, no problem. So we got the square, we got a clean fork, and we have an egg that I beat with some water. So I'm going to take some of that wonderful filling. Don't put too much, so you don't want it seeping out of the pastry. You're going to make room to fold that over. And with the clean fork, you will press the two pieces of pastry, top and bottom, together with the fork, and that seals the filling in and gives it a little bit of a design. Also, the Armenians call it boreg. So you got spanakopita for the Greeks, boreg for the Armenians. Latin America, that would be an empanada. Isn't that gorgeous? I have my pan. You need to space them out because puff pastry expands when cooked. I'm probably gonna do like that. A little bit of the egg wash. And a little pinch of that za'atar on top. Finish the sheet pan and stick it in the oven. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Nivene's Cuisine. It's a cold and windy day. I'm in the mood for baking. So, puff pastry. I'm gonna make a quiche with puff pastry tonight. I find this puff pastry, they're kind of rolled up and it's that size right here. And you just unroll it and it's perfect for this size. This is a quarter sheet pan. So you kind of make sure the sides are all covered. You can pull it up with your fingers a little bit. Good day to stay home, cook and bake, have some nice music on, a nice candle on, and indulge. I'm gonna cut a little bit of these hanging pieces. And on the side. Quiche is a wonderful meal in itself. Can be vegetarian, whatever you like it. It's easy to make. It could be a pie crust, puff pastry, or even phyllo, which we will do next time. Trimming the crust now before it gets cooked, and then it's difficult to get it out of the pan. So for today, I have some grilled asparagus that I had left over from a meal I did the other day. Never throw your leftovers. You never know what you're going to do with them, right? I'm just going to save the spears. Beautiful. We got Sarah Brightman singing in the background. So we got asparagus. I've been sauteing mushrooms this morning, so I have a little bit left over. You can just throw anything you want. So I open my fridge. What is it that I have? I got some mushroom, I got some asparagus. I think I have more mushroom. A little bit more mushroom right here. A new ingredient I would like to add to this quiche: fried onions. You can either fry it yourself or buy them. This one here I get from the Persian market. You can throw it on baked potato, omelette, quiche. It adds a nice little crunch and nice aroma and taste. then I'm combining 1.5 cups cream, heavy cream, and 2 eggs. Now that my cream mixture is in, cream, eggs, a little parsley, salt and pepper, I'm gonna add some freshly grated Gruyere cheese. Gruyere cheese is a wonderful French cheese that is semi-hard, not too soft, kind of like Parmigiano. It's wonderful cheese. Has a nice strong taste and smell to it. So it adds a little bit of that dramatic doesn't that look wonderful? And I have an oven on 350 right now. So you will bake it until a cake tester, a sharp knife, whatever you use to detect the doneness in the center, comes out clean. And of course the sides of the puff pastry here would be nice and golden brown. Quiche is this very versatile dish that you can have breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. It's filling, it's light at the same time, it's fantastic. And eggs, as we all know, are the incredible edible. Look at all these little cheese, grated cheese. You don't want to waste any of that stuff. You don't want to waste anything. Prices of food, as everybody knows, have gone up. But even regardless, I like to reuse my leftovers. Beautiful. Ready to go in the oven. See you in a bitty.